I work at the Centre for Offshore Foundation Systems at the University of Western Australia. Its focus, as its name suggests, is on offshore foundation systems, looking at foundations for oil and gas platforms or anchoring systems for floating LNG plants or the stability of pipelines on the seabed and so forth.
For deep water, we need anchoring system. Around the world, we have installed around 1,000 torpedo anchors, but it's not penetrating as we expect. So thus far what we have done is that we took a model from nature, actually the geometry of that model, and that is working really nice.
My PhD is based around the development of nanoparticles, so very, very small particles for the delivery of drugs for a range of different diseases really. We've looked at cardiovascular disease, we've looked at cancer, we've looked at central nervous system injuries, and all looking at ways we can use these small nanocapsules as delivery vehicles pretty much to try and improve some of the outcomes of these diseases. Nanoparticles are really tiny. They're about 100 nanometres in diameter, and so to put that into context, that's sort of like 1,000 times smaller than the width of a human hair.
My main interests are structural geology and tectonics, big scale plate tectonics and plates banging into each other and creating mountains and deforming rocks. Timor is an ideal place to go because it's full of rocks that have been completely deformed. The whole island is one big mountain belt. So we go in where we can and we give community presentations and we go into the schools. We have some teaching materials that we'll leave and just try and get them a little more familiar with their own geology.
What we want to do was provide programs that allow people inside plants in a variety of ways. So one of the ways we've done that is to say, well, how do you engage, especially with children, the concept of what's happening inside a plant cell? And one way of doing that is to put them inside that plant cell. So we're really about molecular study of how plants work. And we think that by doing that, we can really engage a new generation in the opportunities that are there in studying plant science.